Chapati, 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 chapati.
I know all of you, my dear girls, love this delicacy.
It was and still the most loved dish, especially among the Wadavida.
Wadavida na chapati,
Mwana.
Especially when it is cut into small pieces and concurrently mixed with muhulu, yani maragwe.
The sweetness that will emanate from it was greater than...
Ay, sweetie, sweetie, sweetie.
Haikuwa rahisi kuiacha chapati.
The art of cooking chapati was a very serious affair, such that when a man married a woman and discovers that she doesn't possess the skill,
he will grab her and send her packing back to her parent home. And thereafter, block her from all social media platforms. Kwa Twitter,
block.
Instagram,
block.
Facebook,
block.
Na hata pia kwa phone book,
block.
When children got a clue that Mama was going to cook chapati for supper,
they'll all gather to play in frenzy as they burst into a song.
Dula, 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 anataka kula. Dula taki andazi, anataka chapati.
In the hilly terrains of Davida land, Mkanyika, my desk mates, had mastered this skill, and the work was a masterpiece.
This was an added advantage to top up on her beauty, her light skin,
with tantalizing eyes,
not forgetting her voluptuous figure. She was indeed an epitome of beauty.
She even left men drooling as she passed by, finding themselves sing this song.
Malisa fitinto, ayowe, Malisa fitinto, sweet ma, Malisa fitinto.
Showers of praise for her mastery in cooking chapati emanated from all over the globe,
especially when I suggested to her to open a TikTok account and other social media platforms to showcase her skill.
She would take selfies of herself, karacha, smiling,
winking,
and dancing suggestively as she showed people the process of cooking chapati in their private social media platforms.
In class, she will sneak with the phone.
While the teacher turned back to write on the whiteboard,
she will silently remove her phone and put it on her lap
and started chatting with her customers who had DM'd her in her inbox,
naggingly wanting to have a bite of her chapati.
Her discipline started deteriorating because she would sneak out of school
to go and to respond to his client's request to demonstrate her mastery in cooking chapati.
Eventually, the bright Mkanyika started dropping in her academics. She dropped and dropped and dropped.
On the other hand, her followers grew into millions as she started earning from social media. One day, as they were revising for her end-of-term exams, which were to start the next morning,
she heard her phone vibrate with the notification sound.
What?
You won't believe what she saw.
A handsome guy from West Africa who had always been the silent follower of her videos
was in the country and requested her to cook for him chapatis in one of the rented Airbnbs.
And thereafter, give her $10,000, which was equivalent to 1 million. My girls,
I vehemently warned her not to approach the stranger, but my advice fell into deaf ears.
She looked at me with arrogance na akaniambia, mambo ni matatu, kuondoka, kuomoka na kuwa bosi. As usual, she waited until everyone was asleep in the dorm.
She put on her makeups and makedowns
and took her tools of trade with her in a handbag
and silently walked towards the school gate.
She bribed the watchman, whom we used to call a beau, with words of notes.
And as soon as she was out of the school gate, she jumped into the waiting Uber taxi and proceeded her destination.
Nakuja, client nakuja. Allow me, client nakuja. Nakuja, client nakuja. Kukupikia chapati, client nakuja. Uhodari, mie, wakupika chapati. Ninao, mie, uhodari. Nakuja, client nakuja. Allow me, client nakuja. Nakuja, client nakuja. Kukupikia chapati, client nakuja. The tall, handsome and gigantic man with an Western African accent welcomed her. Welcome, oh.
Her obsession towards the large amount of money promised propelled her to start her cooking antics.
My dear girls, she prepared and served chapatis to his clients' fulfillment.
No sooner had he finished consuming the delicacy than he turned into a beast of a man,
pouncing on her and squeezing her neck against the wall.
Nkanyika, in utter shock and confusion, pleaded the man to let her go to no avail.
Let me tell you, he furiously stated he's going to slaughter her and take her body parts for rituals.
Within a fraction of a second, he lashed his knife and started stabbing her.
Nkanyika fainted as she bled profusely.
Meanwhile, her screams had attracted the neighbors who came to her rescue.
But you know what? Her attacker fled in panic, leaving her lifeless body retching in pain.
Nkanyika was rushed to the hospital.
Weeks later, she recovered.
Though her left hand was amputated due to multiple stabs,
Nkanyika thanked God for giving her another chance of life, but regretted
her past deeds.
Nkanyika, now a reformed girl,
resolved to use her social media platforms
to campaign against femicide killings
and to urge young girls like you to be contented with what they have.
My dear girls, don't sell your precious chapatis as a form of bottom-up economy
to achieve money, fame, and status.
Yeye ndo yule aliyesaidiwa na Mungu. Yeye ndo yule aliyesaidiwa na Baba. Yeye ndo yule aliyesaidiwa na Mungu. Yeye ndo yule aliyesaidiwa na Baba.
Tumemaliza.
Mwasere Production.